Yeah, cheers indeed, Jill. Some of the owners celebrating win number 21. That was from Adelaide, and they love a party. But as much as it's about Black Caviar on the track, it's off the track, and what has become the brand of Black Caviar. And to tell us more about that, Stephen Silk joins us. A busy Stephen, because this is just getting bigger and bigger, Stephen, isn't it?
This is certainly getting bigger and bigger, and I don't think we've experienced anything like it. We had Makybe, but this is much bigger than Makybe.
And more so, it's popular.
It is very popular, and the range of what we're seeing is just extending beyond what we ever thought might happen.
What do you got? Tell us something from where... We started with a couple of stubby holders and pens as usual, but you've sort of upped the ante a bit there, haven't you?
Well, it's been extraordinary. I mean, we did start with the simple sort of things, the merchandise, the caps and the hats and the memorabilia. We've got a new memorabilia piece to celebrate or commemorate her 20th win. But since then...
look at this stuff. There's that piece you talk about there, Stephen. This is only 200 of these?
200 of these, and they're replica silks, and they're signed by Peter and Luke, so they are genuine articles, and they've got the 20 wins on.
What is it about us, Stephen, that's so marketable to be able to produce all these different sorts of merchandise opportunities? Is it purely the unbeaten streak, or can you put your finger on it at all?
I think it's definitely that. I think the unbeaten streak is very important, but I think there's a whole lot of combinations of things coming. I think the name's captivating. I think Black Caviar name is certainly very captivating. I think the silks, the salmon pink and the black dots have become very recognisable and synonymous with the brand. And now what we're seeing is this extension to other areas which we've not seen the likes of in racing before.
The grooming range we've seen, it's for the equine, it's not for the human. Shark and I are proudly wearing a Black Caviar tie, but who would have thought you have a rose, a Black Caviar
Well, we
rose?
do. We have a Black Caviar rose, and I'm about to show you all this. This is the Black Caviar rose, and we had an approach from one of Australia's largest rose manufacturers just when we were over in Adelaide, and he said he'd like to name a rose Black Caviar, and the owner said, what a great idea. And, of course, with a lot of female owners, they're delighted that they're thinking of things that are a little bit unusual, and we'll see a lot of this during the spring.
Well, the best place to get that, of course, is online at Black Caviar Shop.
blackcaviar.net.au. And, of course, shortly we're about to see this grooming range, which is really quite extraordinary. She's got her own grooming kit, and there's shampoo and there's a whole lot of grooming items, and they'll be available shortly as well. But again, captivating the wonderful, I guess, appeal of the colours of the salmon pink with the black dots.
And you've just commissioned a book as well?
Yes, we've had a number of requests for books and DVDs and whatever, and the owners have decided that it was appropriate to prospectively look at a biography of Black Caviar, and Gerard Waitley has been commissioned to undertake that. He's captured all of her wins up till now, where he's been there on course. He's called a lot of the races himself, and he's heading off to Royal Ascot, and he'll be there to capture again the moment, the passion, the excitement, and that'll be released come the spring.
Stephen, we've seen a lot of kids involved and a lot of parents taking their kids to the races to see Black Caviar. Could we see a children's book, perhaps, coming out?
I think those sort of things are genuinely real possibilities. Again, the name's right, the colours are right, and the genuine interest from younger people in racing. I mean, what happened in Adelaide was extraordinary. Extra 25,000 people turning up to see her.
Don't give away the idea, Shark. That's something for you and I to... That's not Clark Shark
for the purpose. Bruce, don't worry about that.
We'll talk to the brand manager shortly. We'll talk about the owners and the logistics of getting 150 plus over there. Well, Cole Madden's one of the lucky owners of Black Caviar. We caught up with him about what's ahead.
Well, we've got everything planned. See, we've all got the kids coming as well, and enhancements and grandchildren, and so we want to have a double. We want all of our kids to get together with nieces and nephews and enjoy being together. We want to enjoy London, and we also want to enjoy the races, because this is the one chance we've got. So we'll go over to the Sangster Stud on the Monday, and we'll be all going on the Tuesday to the first day of the races, and then a mixture of us will be going all the way through. There are a range of Royal Ascot sponsored or inspired activities in London during the week, so we'll be ticking as many of those as we can, and then concluding on the Saturday. So we've got a pretty full week.
Well, hopefully Coley won't have to wear that scarf and overcoat over there in the beautiful English summer. You might have to, though, at Federation Square. I know Shark and Tommy Little are joining forces there, but Dennis Napthine announced last week that a big party to support Black Caviar at Federation Square would be held.
On Saturday night, the 23rd of June at Federation Square, the government and Racing Victoria are putting on a fantastic event for the people. A free event that people can come along and cheer and support Black Caviar.
And that's it, Shark. We get a chance to see you as well there with Tommy Little.
I don't think anyone wants to see me, Bruce. We're all there to see Black Caviar. And if Tommy Little slips in a few little one-liners, that'd be quite good too.
Great stuff, isn't it? Matt Hetherington there from The Voice. I know one of your favourites there, Shark, from Channel 9's top rating show. Of course, the race gets underway at 12:50. There's giveaways, best dressed. I think if you wear a bit of salmon and black, you're probably through the semis without dropping a cent.
Why not? There'll be a few Black Caviar tyres floating around, I think. What about a suit made out of Black Caviar tyres? That'd be good.
Ooh. You can support Black Caviar. There's been thousands of these coming through, and an idea that sort of floated from nothing, but you can go through Facebook at Black Caviar, of course. The Twitter address, Black Caviar 2006 is a way to get through to on Twitter and all the herograms. It's been that's part of the fun ride. People coming along for it who probably don't get a chance to even see Black Caviar.
Oh, look, I think it's marvellous. I think it's capturing people's imagination, but using all the new social media helps her to appeal to a younger generation. We need that younger generation coming along in racing.
Well, I know Frankel last week tweeted off that they've got 1,000 followers. Black Caviar's got about 6,000 and growing by the time they got that beaten anyway with Frankel. TVN, of course, the home of Black Caviar for the week of Royal Ascot, well, any time. And this will be the coverage. Shark, you'll be able to get up at, you'll be up all night with changing nappies anyway.
Absolutely.
But, festival, folks, this is the big preview show from At the Races, 8:45 into the Royal Ascot today at 9:45, into live racing from 10:45 all the way through to 2:45. So Channel 522 right here on TVN for the best coverage. So we'll look forward to that. Stephen, good luck to all concerned in terms of the whole nuts and bolts of what is a great week for Black Caviar.
Yeah, look, I'm really looking forward to it, but really want the horse obviously to do well and just hope the owners can get over there and enjoy it.
I'm sure they will. Shark, I know sadly for you can't be there this year, but there's so much happening back here in Australia with Black Caviar.
Absolutely, Bruce. Plenty on. The live side at Federation Square is going to be fantastic. But, Royal Ascot's such a great week, and Black Caviar, she's going to be the icing on the cake.
Sure is. Stay tuned to TVN for the best of Black Caviar at Royal Ascot 2012.